Hello, I am FerrousPilot, and today we're going to be playing some more of the Banner Saga. Let's resume our game and see where we left off. I remember we got a new party member, or a new hero. Anyway, his name was... we'll find out in just a second. Sigbjorn. He's level 5, so we could use him if we wanted to, but I don't think that I do. And the reason for that is because... you know, I like the party that we have now. We're almost all up to level 5. We just need a little bit more renown. I think Ivor is the only one who still hasn't. No, he has earned a promotion. Okay, so everybody can get to level 5. They just don't, we don't have enough renown right now, which is not really a problem. Once we get into a few fights, we'll gain a little bit more renown and things are going to turn out pretty well. Anyways, we got this item last time around, which gives you a knockback on strength attacks of 3+1 strength. I don't know how useful knockback is actually going to be, you know, especially in because most of the time when you're dealing strength attacks, you're just trying to get the enemy damaged, and then really knocking those same enemies back that have been damaged is not that useful. But again, let me just check this again. I know I'm going back and forth a lot, but let's see. Everybody's already equipped with an item, so I think we're going to be fine. We don't need to micromanage it to that degree, and I think the items we have equipped right now are still pretty decent. Anyways, our days of supplies are pretty low, so we're going to have to go into battle with low morale, unfortunately. That's okay. You know, we should be fine. I don't know. I forgot the name of the town we're heading to. But anyways, here's a random encounter. A boy has gone missing from the caravan, along with a good number of supplies. The boy's younger brother begins to sob. Some men in the woods said we had to give them our food or they'd kill us, and don't tell nobody. My brother went over there, he points. Okay, so our options are lead a search party, lead a war party, try to make a trade for the boy, or send the younger brother and ambush them on the next trade. Now, I think that number 4 is probably the best option that we have available to us. Sending a war party seems kind of ridiculous, right? So let's do this. We'd lost a lot of supplies. That evening, the younger brother sets out with a bag of supplies, silently surrounded by fighters. Within an hour, the sounds of a skirmish ring out. Soon, both boys return, along with the cheerful fighters laden with supplies. That's actually really good. We needed those supplies pretty badly, and I think it improved our morale slightly. So that's, things are turning up Millhouse, you know? It's going pretty well. Now, I know our morale is low, but we can't really afford to rest. A woman's stifled screams failed to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expected mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by this first sign of new life since the trip began. A call for a day of rest and celebration. Congratulate the new parents privately. I'll just allow them some peace. Or let's congratulate them privately. You discreetly make your way to the family's tents amid cheerful clansmen. You give your most heartfelt congratulations to the parents, telling them how strong their young boy looks. The mother cries and the father thanks you repeatedly. Alright, that's not so... we got renowned for that? Amazing! I should have been... oh, we're almost at Boersgard.
Steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
The end is nigh. Chapter 7. The Slayer and the Slain. Oh, that's a cool looking map. Finally, you arrive at Boersgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with bodies of dredge, varl, and men. Excuse the mess, sounds the voice from above the gate. Looking up, you spy a striking varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors without luck. Let us in, you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says, before yelling, Open up, Bolverk. They dug me out of Ranvik. You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men led by a massive varl make a quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. Why is every varl in this game a massive varl? This is what I've noticed. Like, half the time the word varl is said in this game, it's preceded by the adjective massive. I understand that they're bigger than normal human beings, but come on. You may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? I don't know how to do it. There's too many varl. I don't know how to do this many voices, you know? Sigbjorn shrugs apologetically. I guess the Mender will do. Either we've got a chance now or we're completely screwed. Nice rhyming. I'm Rook. We've come a long way, some as far as Skogr. Are you in charge here? In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor. Bolverk and Sigbjorn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fane, this is just like Frostvalar all over again. This is nothing like Frostvalar. The one with bare skin is probably leading the Ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? It depends who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor, and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into the seat. I guess we wait for Eyvind to tell us if he comes back. I'm not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Borsgard. So what now? We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the Ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellower gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So the docks. Yeah, let's not tell them about the giant army of dredge on the way in the hopes that they'll get slowed down by attacking these other people. Seems like a great idea. Is that the map? Yeah, that's the map. I don't care about the map. We could go down to the docks, which we need to do, but first let's check out the markets. See what we can get here. One renown gets one. That's totally not worth it. The sinking stone +2 will per kill, not so great. +1 willpower straight up. I mean, it's a level 1 item, which is not fantastic. This is the only... Well, this one is +2 strength, but we have a +3 strength item, and this one is attacks never deflected, which seems amazing. And +10% chance of... So it gives you crit chance. That's really good too, but we don't have the money for it, so I guess we just go down to the docks. It's not like we have another option. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a longship to be seen aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Let. Where did Eyvind come from? What the fuck? Oh, he approached us alone. Okay. They're all gone, says Eyvind, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me. Eyvind, you're okay. I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Why? Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce and the markets are bare. Borsgard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor's paying the Ravens to protect him against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre any time there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Arborang. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride to Ormsa River all the way to the capital, leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships? Hold on, what happens to the people living in Borsgard? It's like I said, they die. It's the best I could do, Alette. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there's going to be riots in the streets. A month? Why bother? Bellower will be here within the week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned, is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you stranded by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Eyvind, what do we do about Bellower? Eyvind says nothing for a moment. I don't know. That's quite ominous. Is this like boss fight territory? Are we approaching the boss fight? Because if Bellower gets here, then we gotta fight him. Let's talk to Ivor. You find Ivor standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance, but continue to gather. They need to gather their party before venturing forth, of course. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. He knows he's been through worse. Yeah, he lost his freaking arm, man. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? What if we just leave on foot? What about the ravens? Yeah, what if we just live on foot? We've done it before. Come on, Rook. Arborang. Since we left Skogar, we're only halfway to Arborang. Halfway. I'm so tired. It's the first time you've heard Ivor show any kind of weakness. It hits you harder than it seems like it should. Yeah, you're not the only one. Yeah? I mean, Rook doesn't seem like the kind of guy to say yeah. He seems like yes. You know, that kind of guy. First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye out on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for. So we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. And when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. What a damn mess. I'll do what I can. God damn, doing Ivor's voice really soars up your throat. Ivor explains, I am leading the attacks with Ivan every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters in Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody is manning this wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Why does it take a full day to put Krumer in charge of leading the warriors? I mean... Okay, let's... find... We don't have a source of... We need to find a place... Well, I don't really care about the caravan. We need to join Ivor in defending the walls. Thanks for the help, Ivor grunts. The more fighters we can keep alive, the longer we'll make it. As if to prove the point, movement from below catches your eye. Get ready, Ivor tells you. Okay, now it's a battle, right? Thank goodness, my throat is real fucking sore. Doing Ivor is not easy, guys. Okay, so... Come on now. There we go. This guy's a problem. He's gonna 22 strength. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, we gotta deal with him, but first of all, Ivan, GTFO. Do we want to handle these guys first? I think that might be a good idea. Yeah, why not? We can handle those guys first. Keep Ivan in the back here. Rook, here. Sorry, Alette, here. And Old Life here. So we're sort of like trying to get local, what do you call it? Successfulness in one area of the battlefield? Really? You need to take 2 points of initiative? That's kind of a lot. But, no, and then when is this guy's turn, actually? It's this guy, then this guy. But we get turns with a lot of our units before then, so I am going to take the risk, and I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to attack him. And I'm going to attack his armor, and I'm going to go full on for this shit. The hope being that we can do something like this, exactly like this, and then ba-boom! Knock him down to 1 HP, and now he's completely useless, and that's perfectly fine for us. We can come up here with Rook, who can actually handle a beating to some extent. And, you know, how close do we want to really get to him? Because I feel like if we get too close, then we put Rook in a dangerous position. So I guess here is actually okay, because I don't want Ivor to be too immobile either. So I am going to go ahead and attack this guy in the health, just because he's a dangerous opponent. So we want to reduce his ability to deal damage to us as much as possible. Okay, Ivor. So Ivor can deal a lot of stuff, but this guy is terrifying right now. So I'm just going to bring Ivor up here and, yeah, have him block off this enemy. And then he can just start working down his, although, you know, 6 is not bad. Let's see. We do this, we get 5 points of armor, or we could just do regular, like, armor, and then we can use his initiative in a different way, which is fine too. Okay, so we move Alette up here, which is fine. And do we go for health or do we go for armor? I think we still go for, when is this guy's turn even? Right, this guy's turn is next after Odelife. So Odelife and Ivan get to go first. So yeah, I definitely do think Alette goes for the armor right now. And you know what? She has a lot of willpower, so I am going to use the willpower right now to reduce this guy's armor a little bit more. And my thinking is that we'll use Odelife to come in here. With Ivan, I think we just do we even need to? I guess yeah, why not? We can mend either one of these two guys. I suppose, would it be better to mend Eagle? No. Eagle and Ivor both have the same amount of maximum armor. So I guess for now we just mend Ivor, which is fine. Oh yeah, no, he actually has more. Okay, that's cool. Oh no, he doesn't have more. It's because he's standing next to Eagle. Okay, that makes sense. But that's fine, it's fine. We're gonna be okay. Come up here, and we do an attack on this guy. You know, yeah, do a fairly serious attack right now. Bring him down to 4 HP. Reduce his ability to deal a lot of damage to any of our units, which is great. We just succeeded in that. Cannot do much with Eagle this turn because he's not in a great spot. So we are going to have to move him around here. I didn't maneuver my units exactly as I should have. This guy's going to come up very slowly, which is good for us. But a couple of these stone slingers are quite dangerous too. But right now, I think we have to focus on getting this guy's armor down. I'm torn because getting his armor down is fine right now. But we have to focus on getting his health down, honestly, is the main thing. But for now, I think getting the armor down is a good start anyways. This guy doesn't have a ton of health, so we should be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whose turn is it? Ivor's? Okay, this is actually great. All right, Ivor is going to push this guy back, and I don't know if that's a good idea. I think Ivor is actually just going to hit this guy for like a shitload of damage with all of this offensive power, all of the offensive power he has. Just 8 points of damage straight off the bat, you know, to reduce his ability to deal damage to us as much as possible. And I think that's very, very important for us right now because Ivor is kind of weak. So it's pretty useful here or one of these guys. I don't know. Or do we go in and we try and help Ivor? That's the other option, right? But I still don't think she's going to be able to do much regardless, even if we do try and help Ivor. So I think maybe this is actually the best option. Just plink away at this guy a little bit. Prevent his ability to deal damage to anyone. Yeah, okay, they're going after her pretty hard, which is all right. Why don't you just rest this turn? It should be okay. And they are going after Ivor quite substantially. I should not have rested with Ivan this turn. I should have healed Ivor. But that's okay for now. I don't want to kill this guy. I need to go in and help Ivor. Unfortunately, I cannot. So the best way to do it would probably be to attack one of these two. The ones that have a decent amount of damage dealing ability. So for now, just do this. And reduce his armor a little bit. Also get him to move back, which is beneficial for us. Eagle, you're so not in the right place right now. It's okay, I'm going to have him come around, actually. And hopefully we'll get him next to Ivor sooner rather than later. This guy's going to start dealing a little bit of damage, but that's okay. I hope it's Ivan's turn before it's the Big Dredge's... No, it's the Big Dredge's turn right after Rook, which is really bad for us. Can you get next to him, Rook? No, Rook is actually unable to move right now, which is bad. But the best we can do is honestly just take down his health as much as possible. With 10 points of health, he might not be able to one-shot Ivor. And he actually moved back, which is... He's going to summon units to help him, which is fantastic, actually, for us. Because it allows us to use Ivor to come in and start really, really taking this guy out. Although... No, we should definitely aim for this guy because he summons units. It's too much to handle if we don't. Okay, Now what do we do? Well, we could kill this guy, which is not what I want to do. We could come up here and start really, really hammering down these guys a little bit. But I think really the armor is probably what's most important for us right now. Just take down some of these guys' armor, and we need to start taking down their ability to deal damage to us. I honestly think that's the most important thing right now. And you need to heal Ivor, like right the F now. Right, all of it, just go. Okay, great. That's going to protect him a little bit. It's going to be very beneficial. He's going to toss it right where Ivor is, probably. That's fine, that's fine. Whose turn is it? No, you don't need to deal 8 points. You can deal 7 to this guy. It's going to be beneficial for us because it's going to reduce this guy's ability to deal damage entirely. It's very useful. Ivor can still get out of this trap right now, so you should be okay. Eagle, you can kill somebody or you can kill somebody. Not the greatest, but that's okay. Why don't you just... Really? I mean, don't kill him. It's not a great idea. Just end your turn. Oh, we're going after Alette pretty hard, but that's fine. How is this guy with 1 health able to do that much damage to Alette? Doesn't make any sense. That's okay, I suppose. Rook. You can go in through here, start dealing a fairly decent amount of damage. If you come up here, you can almost kill this guy, which might be the correct choice. Now, almost killing that guy might be the more correct choice. I don't know. But I am going to go with almost killing this guy because my thinking is that it might stop him from summoning. No, it didn't do anything of the sort. Okay, it's not very useful. But hey, this will probably do it. Okay, done. Cool. That's fine. Ivor at this point is not very useful, but I think it should be fine. We need to take down some of these guys. They still got a decent amount of ability here. So if we're going to deal 1 damage to all of them, I guess we go after this one and start just knock him down to 1 HP. So he's pretty useless. Not totally, but pretty. And Alette is really taking some bad hits, but that's okay. Ivan, just you know what, man? Just you do you. Just mend Ivor with all of what you got. Right. We don't really mind right now. We're gonna be fine. Probably should have moved Ivor now that I think about it, but it's okay. Alette died, unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We can move forward with Old Life, and we can do something like this. Now, this is the most dangerous unit right now, and we've kind of made him a lot less dangerous, so that's fine. Eagle is just sort of sitting here not doing very much, although he can take out this guy's health substantially. So I lied when I said this guy was the most dangerous unit, because this other slinger still had some HP left, so definitely the other slinger was more dangerous. Really? That's out of range. Son of a... Did I just end my... Okay, I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm going to be honest with you. You really want to go for health? I think we do. Honestly, as weird as that may seem, I think that's the correct option. Alright, come on up. Come on up, Ivan. It's your time to shine. I don't know why this guy keeps on getting so many turns. I don't really mind. It's just... Whose turn is it? It is... Okay, so you need to be a little bit closer to him before you can kill him. That's fine. Just do this. We'll take him out. Okay, now it's just a matter of destroying the enemy units, which is not going to be hard to do. So, we go in here. That's fine. I know what you're thinking. It's like, whoa, that's going to result in the bombs blowing up and killing Eagle. Eagle's pretty strong. Don't underestimate Eagle. He's going to be fine. We could always use the horn of blowing shit up to do stuff, but that's okay. I don't even know what you're doing here, buddy. Why don't you just heal Eagle? Just heal Eagle. Go for it. Although I probably should have done it on Ode Life, considering she has such lower Really? You can't do that? I mean, he does have full armor. That's pretty impressive, but let's take down his armor then. Why not? This guy only has 1 health, so he's not going to do much. It's probably better to play more cautiously. What are you doing? Okay. You done goofed. Let's go. Boom! Pillaging mode, whatever. It doesn't really matter, because you're dead. Yeah! We succeeded. I also were a little bit over time, but that's okay. And by a little bit, I mean fairly substantially. However, we got renown. Cool. Sweet. Okay. 9 renown. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And we have 20, so we could actually promote somebody, which is nice. Right, guys? It's pretty sweet. But that's probably something that we're going to do next time. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.